Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of London's Original with Fulham. The most self-loathing series on YouTube. As always, if you're enjoying the series, do drop a like on the video. It's not for me, it's just for YouTube's random algorithm. So, in the last episode, we lost every single league game and didn't score a goal. We did get through to the next round of the Cup against Shrewsbury, which at least kept the board off my back a tiny little bit, and I actually think we could go one stage further if we beat Blackpool in the final game of this episode. But that's not really my concern right now. My concern right now is getting the sack before we get the chance to get to Blackpool, to be perfectly honest. You might notice I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday's video. It's because I'm recording this straight after, so bear that in mind because I wouldn't have been able to see any advice you might have given in the comments. New subscriber, love how you're playing in 2D. Yeah, well, I've always been a 2D man. I've never actually, don't think I've ever done a series where we played in 3D. I use it for the replays, but that's about it. I just prefer the 2D. It's so much easier, in theory anyway, to see the tactical changes. So imagine how bad we'd be if I was playing in 3D. That's all I'm saying. What shirt is it that you're wearing? This is New Look Summer 2016 collection. It's okay, I know you meant the old one. It's a Fulham retro shirt from the 1970s, I believe. Available on the club website, I believe. They used to be anyway. It might not be there anymore. Little cheeky question of the day for you, if you're interested. Have you had any glitches so far on FM19? I assume some of you have, and let me know what glitches and bugs you found so far. Always do report them as well to SI. It's kind of important that you do that because then they can actually fix this kind of stuff. My biggest bug so far is that we can't win matches. If you do have any ideas for a question today, drop those in the comments too with the hashtag QOTD. Right, so after nearly the full fixture list, we are currently sitting 4 points from safety. There's a lot of teams down there that aren't doing well though, and us and Cardiff have still yet to win a game. Amazingly, the board are still satisfied with my management of the team, which leads me to believe they've not actually been to any of the games this season. And long may it continue, Shad. You stay in Jacksonville, buddy. Dressing room atmosphere is poor. I don't blame them, to be honest, but they still support me just about, so that's fine. Oh good, Cardiff have got their first win. You just had to, didn't you? You just had to. The plan is like quite literally get past the Arsenal game and then fresh start for everyone kind of thing. What I might also do is actually take over in training a little bit and try to plan the training out a little bit more around the games because I don't know how well my assistant's actually doing that. So if we're playing big teams, work on the defensive side. If we're playing games we should win, work on the creative side. Right, so I genuinely believe that we've had too many attacking duties in this team, and I want to move Mitrovic to a target man anyway, but I'm also going to make this more of a supporting role on the wing as well. Now, people were suggesting the idea of using a deep line playmaker in the defensive role just to try to sort of spread balls about. And honestly, I'm tempted to give that a try and move Johansson into the middle and deploy him as more of a box-to-box midfielder because that's what he does best. And that way we can build up attacks from deep and hopefully come up with something. Allow Seri to be more creative where he'll have more time on the ball. Also going to move the wing-backs all both to support. Chambers can't play because he's playing against his parent club, which is a pain. Tim Ream is fit, so we'll bring Tim Ream back in and move Mawson over to the right. I know people were saying play Mawson on the right-hand side, but this is a weird thing. I'm trying to be realistic here. Mawson actually prefers to play on the left side of a defence, even though he's right-footed. I know it sounds strange. We are going to be defensive once we actually get into the game against Arsenal, though. I'm also going to just move the passing to standard because I do believe that was hampering us somewhat and just making us pass poorly. Also going to turn off these overlaps just to simplify things a little bit. Move Mitrovic over to a target man on attack. We need someone on attack, otherwise things could get a bit bad. Although I could always make Mitrovic a target man on support and then Kearney the man. We'll try that. We could switch it to it later. I'll keep Kearney on support for now, but we might switch them to over, if you like, and have Kearney running beyond. So, Mitrovic, Schürrle, Kearney, Cabano, Johansson, Seri, Adoy. Is that really? We don't have much choice, do we? Nope. Ream, Mawson, Fosu-Mensah, and Rico on the bench. Bettinelli, Lamarchon, Sessegnon, Kamara, Christie, Ayite, and Zambo Anguissa. God, they've got Aubameyang on the wing. He's just going to tear us apart. Right, let's have this. See if we can't come up with something with Seri sitting a little bit deeper, spreading some passes around for people, maybe. That was the other thing I forgot to do. Was actually assign these. So when possession's been won, regroup and hold shape. Be a bit more defensively stable here. Watch out for number 20 at the back post. Oh, God. We've given a penalty away after 6 minutes. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Perfect start. Sigurdsson did miss a penalty against us, but I can't see it happening here with Aubameyang. Steps up, and it's, well, it is saved by Rico, but it's gone in the back of the net anyway. And for some reason, the game has removed the league table again. Did that happen after the cup? Is it because of the cup games? It might be a bug where when we play a cup game, I can't remember if the league table was there or not. Or it might be that since I saved the game after the last episode. I don't know. That's a bit weird, though, that it's only removing the league tables. Get back and make a tackle, guys. Come on, there's enough of you there to make a goddamn tackle. Oh, of course not. Don't be silly. Make a tackle? What's that? Never heard of it. They don't even try to put tackles in. There's about 5 players around Lacazette here, and they just sort of stay as far away from him as possible. And then Mesut Ozil's able to get in there and win a header against, I don't know who that is, but he looks tall. So no excuses. It's 2-0 Arsenal. Out wide for Schürrle. Cut back inside. Mitrovic. Cabano! And it's saved by Cech. And another chance there goes begging. We're actually creating stuff now. Better. I guess. I'm actually not too much of a fan of Schürrle cutting inside here. I think I might just rather play him as a normal winger because he's clouding that middle area too much. We need people into those channels, getting crosses in for Mitrovic. Mawson's been particularly bad as well. What I've managed to do here is create a very lifelike recreation of actual Fulham, which in a way I guess I should be proud of, but in the other way, perhaps it is not what I wanted at all. We'll get Dennis Adoy in. Oh crap, he's already on the pitch. In that case, Max the Merchant can come in at wing-back. No, wait, we'll have Adoy there. We don't want to be silly about this. Though Adoy is right-footed, so perhaps not. A couple of quick changes. Ayite and Sessegnon on. It's going to be another defeat by 2-0. We didn't score again. And yet, we played a lot better in this game going forward. Arsenal had the better of the last part of this game, but we've certainly created some decent opportunities against them and just couldn't put them in the bloody net. Oh, man. But the hard work actually starts here with Huddersfield and Palace. If we can play this well from an attacking point against Huddersfield and Palace, I think we'll be able to find some points in those games, hopefully. I'm just looking at the training coming into the next 2 games, basically. Attack training and then technical. No, I actually want 2 attack training sessions in the next 2 weeks because we've got Huddersfield Town away and we need to go there and get a win, basically. That's what we're going to do. Assistant's hoping 40 points will be enough. Mate, we have 1 point. 1! Ah, interesting. My Kearney thinks that I should talk to Fab. Well, you can. How about you have a chat with him, old Tommy boy? Ah, it didn't work. Oh, because now Fabrizio wants to leave. Great. Just been messing with the corner routines. I don't have any ideas on these ones specifically, but I am just going to thump them into the far post because we did score that 1 corner with Mawson doing this exact thing where we just lump it to the far post and hope. That's our plan now. Just while I think about it, I'm going to add the hold shape and regroup ones here and distribute to any of these. Also, just turning both of these into wingers. We're slowly finding a system, I think, maybe. Okay, so I came to talk to Lamarchon, and he's now happy, even though I didn't actually get a chance to talk to him. I like this new instruction. So with us playing on the Sunday, things are looking bloody bleak at the moment. We need to get ourselves a win away at Huddersfield, who've started all right, just to get ourselves back within touching distance of the teams around us. I think if we can get a win here, things might look a little bit more rosy, though, because we then do have a home game. So, here we are. Something I'm thinking about maybe employing is the idea of getting these guys to cross from deep, since I don't want them too far forward because they'll get out of position. But I think having these guys cross from deep could maybe, and sit wider, just get more potential crosses on the head of Alexander Mitrovic. That's what he does. I've already made the other tactical changes, you know, so this is what we're going to go with. Mitrovic, Schürrle, Kearney, Cabano, Johansson, Seri, Adoy, Ream, Mawson, Fossumenta, and Rico. Actually, Joe Bryan's fit, so we'll probably bring him in instead. On the bench, Bettinelli, Chambers, Zambo Anguissa, Vietto, Lamarchon, Sessegnon, and Kamara. Actually, we'll bring Chambers back in there and swap him over with Mawson now. Get these two back as a pairing. I just hope that we haven't lost our attacking threat, because we've now not scored in 4 matches, and today that has to change. We need goals and we need a win. We're going to go out there and be positive from the very beginning, because it is Huddersfield. We've got to go and win. Right, moment of truth. This is massive for our season. If we can come here and win, there's a chance for us. Oh, now Niskin Scabano's injured. Great. Vietto. Oh, we could start Vietto. Forgot about him. My assistant does say we should go to more short passing style again, so I might actually go with him on that one, because we've got a lot of possession. Kearney's free kick! Over the bar. And now he's telling me to play more direct. Make up your mind, Javier. Which goes standard. Well, half-time, we've not done a lot, had a lot of the ball, but it is still 0-0 at least. But we've still not scored. I'm tempted to get Sess on instead of Schürrle. Frankly, he's more confident in that role. I don't know. Better bringing it forward. Space out wide. He's going to shoot himself, isn't he, Mitrovic? Oh, Mitrovic pushes it round the post. Second half, we seem to have improved slightly. Less of the ball, but that doesn't matter. Kenny's in! Vietto! Yes! Huddersfield 0, Fulham 1. Luciano Vietto, second goal of the season, and we are winning an away game. Would you bloody believe it? Right, now what do? This is a problem. We've certainly improved in the second half here in rainy Yorkshire. Lovely ball through. I don't know what Kenny's thinking by passing that. He's passed it off and Vietto slotted it home. On the hour mark, we have the lead in Yorkshire. Oh my God, what a moment. Right. Oh no. Oh, what a save from Sergio Rico. Got to bring Frank in the midfield to give us a bit more combustibility. Not combustibility, just combative nature. I want a pugilistic midfield. Defensive now for the rest of the game. Final 20 minutes of this match. Can we get through it without losing a goal? If we keep a clean sheet, that would be quite something. But the fact that we've actually scored a goal too is so important. Come on. 93rd minute. Oh my God, I think we're actually going to do it. And he's found Mitrovic too. Just hold the ball up, baby. No rush. And that should... Yes! Huddersfield 0, Fulham 1. We've won an away game before a home game. Luciano Vietto, man of the match, and we've won the game. We did not deserve it, I don't think, on the night. But we've got the win anyway. That's all that matters. It's certainly some points that we bloody well needed, and it keeps us in touching distance, and we've got a home game coming up. Yes! What a massive moment for that is for us. We're still bottom of the league, but now, even a win for us right now would move us all the way up to 16th if we can get it over Palace. We need to keep pushing on, but at least we've got a win now. It just alleviates the pressure slightly. Of course, now Cabano's broken his ribs, so use the club doctor, I think. And Mitrovic is out for 2 weeks. Oh, God, that's the last thing we bloody need. Dressing room atmosphere has improved massively as a result of that. I've decided to add the play for set pieces back in, just because they keep telling me to add it, and apparently we have a good record with set pieces. I don't know if that's true, but we're going to give it a crack. Okay then, home against Palace. Palace sit 11th with 13 points. We're still bottom, but a win would take us out of the relegation zone at the moment. They're still slight favourites, but I think we can come up with something, although without Mitrovic problems. So for this game, I'm actually going to go with Vieto up top as an advanced forward, Cess on the left, Ayite on the right, Schürrle will drop out for the meantime, Kearney in an attacking midfield role, although I might push that to attack, Johansson, Seri, Bryant, Mawson Chambers, Fosu-Mensah and Rico. We kept a clean sheet last time, lads. I'm tempted to maybe even try Kearney out as a Trecotista for this game, just to give us a bit more of an attacking threat up front with Vieto. I don't know. The links are coming in, though, which is nice. So that's the team. On the bench, Bettinelli, Ream, Anguissa, Schürrle, Marchand, McDonald, and Kamara. Right, let's have this. We're at home. It's a slightly different lineup. In fact, a very different lineup. Hopefully, we can come up with something. Here we go, Fosu-Mensah. We've got to try and sort ourselves out from an attacking standpoint. Vieto's ball in. Oh, Johansson. Sessegnon! Yes! Fulham 1, Palace 0 on the stroke of half-time. We have the lead at Craven Cottage against Crystal Palace. Ryan fucking Sessegnon with the goal. And now we just need to keep it tight for the rest of the match, really. The ball comes down here. I thought Johansson's about to shoot, but slides it through for Sess. One touch, bang. Oh, beautiful finish. And we have the lead again, 1-0 against the run of play. Well, we've got a lot of the ball. I'm going to move Vieto over to a pressing forward because he just isn't getting in the game enough at the moment. Also going to go to a shorter passing approach and we'll keep it on balance, though. I don't want to go too defensive just in case it allows them onto us too much. Oh, no, not a set-piece goal, please. Oh! Steph Joe, we're getting you off, buddy. Seri is a bit knackered, but he's so important in this team. We'll get Schürrle on there, and we're going to get Kamara on up top as well. 6 minutes of stoppage time now. Good Lord. Kenny's ball in. Mawson! Schürrle! Yes! Fulham 2, Crystal Palace 0. Andre Schürrle with the goal. And we're going to get back-to-back clean sheets at this rate. Kearney's ball in. Lovely knock dash. I think it's a complete fluke there. What a hit from Schürrle. Top ball. Just over the goalkeeper. 2-0 to Fulham. Oh, my goodness. Don't you dare let them score one. And there we go. Fulham 2, Crystal Palace 0. We are out of the relegation zone. It has happened. Goals from Sessegnon and Schürrle give us the win. I think we've deserved it on the night. Great performance and back-to-back wins without conceding a goal, no less. Oh, mate, I'm so happy. And we've got Blackpool in the Cup next, which will hopefully enable us to win again and get a bit more confidence flowing in the team, but for the game against Chelsea, which we'll inevitably lose. I don't even care right now. Yes! Also, apologies if the noise I made with Andre Schürrle scoring broke all the glass in your kitchen. I don't care if you're not near the kitchen. I'm assuming it probably happened. My condolences to your kitchenware. So that's how the league table looks. After 10 games, we may only have 7 points, but we are not in the relegation zone. West Ham, Cardiff, and Southampton are all below us. We're actually 2 points clear now. Another win, if we could get it, would actually take us above Huddersfield and Wolves as well. Okay, the fight is now on, but I think we're in a good position now. We've won a couple of games. We've conceded no goals in them, couple of clean sheets. Everything is looking much, much better. We even looked all right against Arsenal, to be fair. So, Blackpool. I want to win the game. What I might do when we get into the game is actually push up the Seri role into the midfield to give us an extra one in there because it is a weaker opposition, and I feel like we need that extra man in midfield. So we're going to go with Kamara, Schürrle, Ayite, Della Torre, Fosu-Mensah in the middle of midfield, and Anguissa sitting back, Christie, Chambers, Mawson, Bryan, and Rico. I like to keep the back line the same to build up those links. On the bench, Bettinelli, Marchand, Kearney, Vieto, Ream, Johansson, and Nuno Santos. That's Nico Santos. I was thinking of the guy from my B67 save. Ayite, coming all the way through. All the way through. Oh, my goodness me. Floyd Ayite, from that trek roll, just runs all the way through the defence and has made it 1-0 to Fulham. Oh, Fosu-Mensah, though. Oh, beautiful from Timothy Fosu-Mensah. We're 2-0 up at the Cottage in the Cup, and we're cruising into the next round of the League Cup. Beautiful. This is a stonking finish from Fosu-Mensah. One touch to set, second shot. Oh, my goodness me. Timmy boy, beautiful. Kamara with the ball at his feet. He got 2 goals in the Cup last time. O'Connor. Oh, God, Delfonso's through. Oh, and he scored. Nathan Delfonso scores for Blackpool massively against the run of play, but we can't be giving the ball away like that. Ayite picking it up again. Running past 1. Running past 2. Vieto, Johansson could go for goal. Oh, he's at the post. Kamara on the rebound makes it 3-1 to Fulham. We've been superb in this second half since we switched to short passing. Pritchard has somehow put another goal in for Blackpool. We've had to take off Andre Schürrle because of an injury, and we're actually playing with 10 men at the moment. I thought at 3-1 would be safe, but now somehow they've actually bloody got another goal back. This should not be allowed to happen. Pritchard's strike, well hit. Oh, God, don't fuck it up now. Whew, we scraped through in the end, 3-2. Could have had way more goals than that, but the injuries to Vietto and Schürrle, I couldn't have rested any more players if I tried because no one was fit enough for the goddamn game. Right, League Cup quarter-final. Who are we going to get? We've got Huddersfield away, a game we've already bloody won this season. Man United are the only massive side still, well, Everton are pretty decent, left in the cup. There's maybe a shot at a cup win here if we really play our cards right. I know I want to stay up, but you never know. Hey, so this episode has been far better than I could have ever expected after the initial 2-0 defeat to Arsenal, a win against Huddersfield, a win against Palace, and a win in the cup that puts us in the quarterfinals. The board are pleased, I'm pleased, and I hope you're pleased too. So if you have enjoyed this episode, and I really hope you have, it's my favourite episode so far in this series, smash the like button. That would be awesome. Just headbutt it or something, I don't care. And if you're new to the channel and this is the first video you're going to see, they're not all going to be as good as this in terms of the fixtures, I hope. Well, I don't hope. If they were, that would be fantastic. But sometimes it's, you know, losing all those games is what made winning those 2 games so much more fun for me, and that's the best thing about Football Manager. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.